nighttime skies above over the home of the Twins, Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. The 85th Midsummer Classic between the National League All-Stars and the American League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on the show. I'll be joined in the booth by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, but before we turn to them, let's turn to the results of the fan voting for this year's All-Star starters, as close to 400 million votes were cast online to come up with the gentleman you see right here. Some of the sights and sounds of this 85th All-Star Game from Target Field. We'll be back to get it all underway right after this. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, the American League All-Stars.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star Game. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the batting order for the National League All-Stars, as manager Mike Matheny will line his guys up this way. They'll go to work against a tough assignment indeed, matching up against a good one in Jared Weaver. Gene Segura makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
First pitch. 7:05.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. The 1-2. Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. So the leadoff man is set down to commence this Midsummer Classic. And with that, let's take a look here at the lineup defensively for the American League. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Daniel Murphy will be the batter. Now here's the first pitch. And now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to fairly deep right field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Batting third from the Arizona Diamondbacks, designated hitter
Paul Goldschmidt will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first.
Let's go.
First pitch on the way. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
2 out, nobody on. 1-2. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So a good inning there for Jared Weaver. It's the National League 0, American Leaguers coming to bat. You're watching the Major League Baseball All-Star Game exclusively on the show. Starting lineup for the AL Stars is on your screen. They'll go to work against quite possibly the toughest in the land. The National League's Cy Young Award winner in 2011 and 13, lefty Clayton Kershaw. And there you see a look at the defensive starters for the National League. Right back to work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes, digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number 1. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now a swing, but not much behind it as this is lifted into shallow center. Murphy retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. He'll be feeling that one all night long.
Brett Gardner will get his first opportunity now. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. Sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he makes a terrific catch behind the plate as he turns around to glove it for the second out. Miguel Cabrera will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Now here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
All right, marquee matchup right here. A reigning Cy Young Award winner versus a reigning MVP.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Kershaw now on 1-1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot off the bat of Miguel Cabrera. As the AL strikes first, it's 1-0.
And a good swing right there gets him the first run of the ball game here in the bottom of the first. And we always talk about the importance of getting off to a fast start, so you can be sure they're pretty happy about this one.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in the third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Freeman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Freddie Freeman leads things off now in the top half of the second.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
The 2-0 on the way. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And now on the mound after the leadoff walk, you put yourself in a situation where you're going to give these guys a good chance to get that run right back. I mean, here's where he'll need to try to get the next guy to hit something on the ground.
Yasiel Puig will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk.
Come on, turn the double.
First pitch to him. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
Boy, a walk and then nearly a hit by pitch there. He's having himself a few problems out there.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Nothing to worry about here.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. There to take it is Beltran, and that's out number 1.
Batting 6th from the Pittsburgh Pirates, center
Andrew
fielder,
McCutchen Will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and one away now. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Let's go! All right, let's win!
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Curtis Granderson will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
No way!
Now it's 2-0.
And with his stuff, guys will chase the slider. They'll chase the curveball, but they're not going to chase that fastball. He's got to put that thing a little closer to the zone.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And this is swung on and hit on the ground to Pedroia at second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The AL out in front here, 1-0. Dustin Pedroia will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Dustin Pedroia.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And this ball will be chopped foul. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
You win the Cy Young, you're going to get a few calls like that.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Get a hit! Come on!
And oh, strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1. With 1 away, we'll give you a look at last year's leaders in the WAR category, wins above replacement. And now here's Steve Lyons to explain in detail what that means.
What, the higher the better? Is that the way it works? But you see our next hitter featuring prominently on that list with good reason.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Now the first pitch. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
Fouled straight back. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. He'll try it again, 3-2. 3-2 lined into right center. A great at-bat there. That's a base hit.
We'll give you another look at all 8 pitches here in the at-bat. I mean, this was a battle from beginning to end. Took some tough pitches, fouled off a few more, and then eventually he gets his reward with a solid base hit.
Carlos Beltran will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
Runners on first with 1 down. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and you got to be careful that you don't speed up your delivery too much with a base stealer on first, or you might wind up walking this guy too.
Here comes the 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with 1 out.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed that time by Beltran, and he's retired here for out number 2.
Yeah, that's a pretty good pitch right there on a 2-2 to finally strike him out, but he got a good look at his pitches out there, so this is one of those at-bats that you can draw from later on in the ballgame.
Victor Martinez will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. And I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. Zimmerman has got it, and the side is retired. AL leaves 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Colby Lewis is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 48, Colby Lewis.
Ryan Zimmerman is ready to go here as we begin the
Leading
third.
off for the National League, third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Come on now!
And the inning will start with a chopper fouled at home plate. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Jonathan Lucroy digs in at the plate. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with one away.
Gene Segura will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Now a late square, and this is popped up. Lewis is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, of course, one of the cardinal rules of bunting, you have to try to bunt a strike. Here he just sort of jabs at this thing, pops it up, and this essentially becomes a wasted at-bat.
Daniel Murphy will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Keep him right there.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Wrong, huh? So very wrong.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more of our All-Star Game coverage in a moment. Gio Gonzalez will come in and pitch now.
For the National League, number 47, Gio Gonzalez.
A.J. Pierzynski makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
A.J. Pierzynski.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. There's Jose Reyes. He waits on deck. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Right there, Murphy at second. And the throw goes right over the head of Freeman at first. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Boy, nowhere close with this throw.
The shortstop.
Here's another look at first base. I mean, not only is this thing over his head, but you see it take off to the right field side of the bag, so it's not even on target. Very sloppy there. Potentially dangerous, too.
Jose Reyes will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. And here's the first pitch. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. And trouble aboard now as that's a base hit for Reyes. And the runner will hold at second, so 2 on with nobody out.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. This right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Brett Gardner will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. In there, no balls and a strike.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
First and second here with nobody out. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Freeman is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
And now that would have fallen under the infield fly rule if it was a fair ball. But no matter, he goes over to make the catch here in foul territory.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in again. He homered his first time around. And that's taken for strike one.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more of this Midsummer Classic right after this. Todd Redmond will be the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the American League, number 58, Todd Redmond.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Freddie Freeman will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. First offering on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 miscue on the line score for the NL. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
And you know, his changeup and sinker sort of do the same thing. They both drop off the table pretty good at the end. The only difference is he usually wants you to hit his sinker, and he wants you to swing and miss at the changeup.
And this is blocked that time by Pierzynski. Good reactions there. And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And the runner holds at second, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Yasiel Puig will try it again. He flew out his first time. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Get the double play. Okay, we'll take it.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. The second for one. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
Andrew McCutcheon will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ground ball to short. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Now batting, left fielder,
Curtis Granderson will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1.
Stop him right here.
And there's ball 1. 2 sinkers down in the zone. No surprise what they're after here.
Yeah, and this guy's no dummy at the plate. He knows exactly what they're trying to do. It's not like he just fell off the turnip truck.
Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
You know what? He's starting to skate on some thin ice here, and sooner or later, he's going to have to challenge him.
Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And Granderson swings and misses that time as he's down on strikes for out number 2.
Well, you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout. Now, you still got one more guy to get through here in the inning, but now with 2 outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
Ryan Zimmerman will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. One run on 3 hits and 1 miscue on the line score for the NL. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Weig at second. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. In the dirt, but this is pounced on quickly by A.J. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Right field. Over to get it now is Beltran, and that will retire the side. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. Steven Strasburg is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 37, Steven Strasburg.
Adrian Beltre will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Right there, Murphy at second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
Dustin Pedroia will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. Here's the first offering. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strasburg on 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Now Strasburg's pitch is sent right back past him and through into center field for a base hit.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field. This just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Mike Trout will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch coming. Lays off 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, and the only silver lining to this offensively is that you get that guy up to second base, and now he's in scoring position with 2 outs. But I would doubt seriously that that was his intention.
Man at second here with 2 away, and here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at 1-1.
Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen now, and the man making the appearance is the hard-throwing youngster Chris Sale. Jonathan Lucroy will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Oh, this is just a very tough play here in the outfield. A lot of times you're going to see the ground jar the ball loose, but he looks this one in all the way, lays out, and winds up hanging on to the ball.
Gene Segura will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
What game are you watching, huh?
Now a hard liner toward short, and that's in there, base hit.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much of the inside part of the plate. I think he wants us in a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way, and it winds up costing him.
Daniel Murphy will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1. He waits, now the pitch. Here's a fastball that he laces the other way into left, and this will split the gap for extra bases. Here's Segura around third, heading for the plate.
We'll get a good look at this from up in our press box cam. You can see the 2 outfielders give chase, but this is almost perfectly between them as it finds a gap for a double.
Paul Goldschmidt will dig in. He walked and later scored last time.
Hit him down.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And see you later. That one is gone. A two-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt. And the National Leaguers have taken a 4-1 lead.
This is just your classic fastball up over the heart of the plate. I don't even have to do a whole lot of analysis on this one. If you put that pitch there to this guy, he's going to take it over the wall. Simple as that.
Freddie Freeman will step in, a base hit in his last time. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
Let's go, guys.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
3 runs already home here. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Get some fishing for it. Then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the putout at first.
Yasiel Puig will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Terrible call out. All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
And you kind of get the sense that his head isn't in it right now. You got to put all your concentration into that hitter. You can leave worrying about the pass for your film session tomorrow.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
The 3-1 pitch. And he goes after ball 4 there as he swings and misses on the pitch in the dirt, and it's full 3-2.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Now this ball's hit high in the air out to deep center. Closing is Trout, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Middle of the night now from the Twin Cities. It's the National League 4. Matt Harvey will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for the National League, number 33, Matt Harvey.
Victor Martinez will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
First baseman, Victor Martinez.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And high strike there, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now Martinez gets around on one as he sends it to deep right. And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. So a solo home run for Victor Martinez. And the American League has cut the deficit down to 4-2 now.
Well, when you start relying on one pitch out there, you become a one-pitch pitcher, there's no doubt in the hitter's mind what's coming. He's sitting on this one all the way, and he launches it right over the wall.
A.J. Pierzynski will dig in. He reached on an error his first time.
A.J. Pierzynski.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Now a swing and a ball grounded foul down near third. And this is fouled back and out of play. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. A dive, but it's off his glove. And in fact, no throw as he's able to reach first base safely. Jose Reyes will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And this is right by Freeman down the line. It's a fair ball. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
And this is what folks mean when they talk about time in the fastball. He looks at the first pitch just to get a feel for the speed, the movement, and then when it comes again, now he knows how to handle it.
Brett Gardner will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Yeah, and you know you've got a good changeup when you can come out and throw it first pitch just like he did right there.
Touch one, throw! Let's go, Gardner, get on base!
set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. To second for one. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the one. Miguel Cabrera will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. In there for strike one.
And these guys already have one home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
This is the kind of inning he's not pitching efficiently. He's just trying to be too darn fine, not trusting his stuff.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Fouled back. A payoff pitch one more time. And he misses, ball four.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. It's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
So it's bases loaded, one away, and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. First pitch coming. Ball one.
All right, you're down two here. You've got the tying runs in scoring position with one out. This has to be a productive at-bat. Even if you don't reach base, you've got to get that guy in from third.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with one swing.
Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Here he comes on 2-1. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. And the second run will score as that lead has evaporated. It's now a tie game, 4 apiece. Dustin Pedroia will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
And this will be fouled away. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
Fouled back. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, there have been some hard-hit balls in the inning already, but this isn't exactly one of them, but it's going to work out well for him just the same. He reaches here with another hit in the inning. This one's just an infield single.
Mike Trout will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. McCutchen is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising.
Carlos Beltran.
Carlos Beltran will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, definitely take it all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Two out, bases loaded. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2. Now Beltran swings and hits a ground ball to short. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 4-4. Neftali Feliz will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 30, Neftali
Andrew McCutchen will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Waiting next is Curtis Granderson. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for round number 1.
If he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing it.
Curtis Granderson will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Here's Feliz on 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
What was that?
Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one-hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Runner at second, 1 away. And that'll bring forward the power-hitting third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Right there for strike 1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first-pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Beltran is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
He might have been playing things a little cautious there at second base. That ball looked deep enough to me that he should have been thinking about advancing on it.
Jonathan Lucroy will get another shot after he was robbed of a hit on a gorgeous play his last time. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Four is our score as we play the 6th. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Beltran is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. NL leaves 1. Through 5.5, we're tied at 4.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on as right-hander Bobby Parnell gets the ball here.
Bobby Parnell.
Victor Martinez will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Well, a lot of people wonder how to throw a knuckle curve, but you'll see it here. It's a little tough to see, but that index finger really gets tucked back into the seam of the baseball. And that's what gives it the rotation and movement.
One gone in the inning now, and that'll bring up the backstop, A.J. Pierzynski. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Here we go.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Now the 2-0. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
And you can see him shaking his head out there. I think he felt that one was a little bit low. And you know what? He may have had a case.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. There's Jose Reyes. He waits on deck. 3-1 on the way. And a full count now, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
1 out, nobody on. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The shortstop, number 7, Jose.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Runners off for second. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And trouble aboard now as that's a base hit for Reyes.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles. He's been a tough out all game long.
Brett Gardner will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 2. Three and 0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
Drive the run in. Get him on base.
Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. McCutcheon is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Two down, runners at first and second. Now a fastball hit on the ground towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 4-4. Back here on the show. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. David Robertson is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Gene Segura will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
The batter, number 28, second baseman.
Daniel Murphy will dig in. He doubled home a run last time around. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Another fastball, another called strike, 0-2 now.
Yeah, and if you got him to look at the first pitch up there, why not throw it again? Also let her high. That puts him in a quick 0-2 hole.
Now a line drive to second, caught out there by Pedroia. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
Wow, and I think a sigh of relief is in order out there on the mound after that one. That's the potential go-ahead run if he can get aboard. Instead, it's just a loud lineout.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
The 2-0. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. And Beltran will make the catch, and the side is retired. NL down in order. This game's all tied at 4. Sergio Romo will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Sergio Romo.
Adrian Beltre will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now the 0-2 to Beltre. And Beltre wisely lays off that one, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch. All right.
Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Puig is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
Dustin Pedroia will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Up with the ball is Zimmerman, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
I really couldn't ask for much more out of a 7th inning guy. He's come in, throwing a bunch of strikes, and he's got 2 quick outs to show for it here with the score still tied.
Mike Trout will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. At the knees, strike 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Go, Mike.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Goodbye.
Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 4-4.
Your attention, please. Now
A new pitcher coming on here as it'll be the left-hander Glenn Perkins that gets the call. Freddie Freeman will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Leading off for the National League, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And here's a fastball called for strike 2. Boy, he sure can sling that thing, can't he?
He sure can. A very wide arm angle, comes from the first base side. It's not straight either, it's moving.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
So nice to have a left-handed weapon like this in your bullpen. He gets the leadoff man here for an important first out.
Yasiel Puig will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch to him. In there, strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The two-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop Reyes. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Andrew McCutchen will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. And here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Now the 1-2. There's a hard hit ball, and it's going to get over the head of Reyes at short. It's a base hit.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Chase Headley will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
There goes Venable. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And from the catcher's point of view, you really can't fault the pitch he had to throw on right there. You see where it is. It's up and away. So that puts him in perfect position to get the throw off to second base, but he still couldn't get him.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Yeah, the velocity's good here, but I'm not so sure about the location. That was right down the middle.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. 2-2 one more time. 3-2 now.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1 left for the National Leaguers. Score remains tied at 4. Chase Headley will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 7.
Will Venable will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 25, Will Venable.
Jason Grilli is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
39, Jason Grilli.
Carlos Beltran will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Whoa, there's that calling card right there. First pitch up and in right out of the bullpen. Wake up, everybody.
In there, 1-1. Fastball, and that ran in on him as he had to limbo out of the way that time.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
Up next for the American League, first baseman,
Victor Martinez will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch down and away, ball 2. Swing and a liner toward right center. And Martinez is going to have himself a base knock. Salvador Perez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Wait for the pitch. Wait for it.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. 1-2 offering is hit in the air out to straightaway left. And Headley will look this one in for route number 2.
The shortstop, number 7, Jose Reyes.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And the lineup turns over now for Jose Reyes. And this ball will be chopped foul. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's ready. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, looked like he guessed right on 2-1. That was a good time to swing for the fences.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Full count, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Ryan Zimmerman will get the first shot here when we come back. And we are tied 4-4. Salvador Perez will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Nate Jones will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. And there is Ryan Zimmerman. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Ryan Zimmerman.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Yadier Molina will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Whatever he's doing out there, it's working out for him. That's back-to-back pop-ups here to start the inning, and he's just making it look easy.
Gene Segura will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Beltran will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. And we are tied 4-4. Yadier Molina will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Houston Street will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings.
Houston Street.
Chris Davis is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Throw to first gets him, so a good start here for Street, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Miguel Cabrera will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Puig is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
2 quick outs here to start the inning. It's looking more and more likely that we're going to need extra innings here to decide this one.
Adrian Beltre will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And Street coming in firing bullets. It's strike 1.
Come on, Adrian.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. One and 2.
Come on.
Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 4-4. Chris
Your attention,
Davis
please.
will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 19.
Tom Wilhelmsen will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames.
Now pitching for the American League, number 54, Tom Wilhelmsen.
Daniel Murphy will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Second baseman.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
Strike him out.
No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0.
Well, that strike zone looks like it's tightening up a bit.
Ball. Let's go, guys. Come on.
Now the 2-0. Swinging a ball bounced back up the middle. Oh, he gets a glove on it, knocks it down, but he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that. Most likely an infield single.
Boy, what a nice effort out there at short, trying to keep that leadoff man off base. But even if this sticks in his pocket, I don't know if he's got a shot at throwing this guy out. And as you say, that's going to be an infield single.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one.
Let's turn two.
And he gets ahead 0-1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. There's one. On to first, and they get them both. Freddie Freeman will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Shut him down now. Shut him down.
And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 4-4. Kenley Jansen will come on here to start the home 10th, and all he's looking to do is get this one to the 11th inning.
Jansen.
Dustin Pedroia will lead it off now in the home half of inning number 10. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Well, he extends nicely there as this is driven pretty well out to deep right field. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he is in at third safely, so the winning run is 90 feet away with nobody out.
Oh, and he's just looking to get on base somehow as the winning run. But I think he didn't even expect this. I thought he might put the brakes on at second, but he had 3 bases on his mind. And he's in there with the possible winning run.
Coco Crisp will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 4.
Mike Trout will have a chance here in a crucial spot with the go-ahead run just 90 feet away. Infield in all around. Here's the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Not holding back on the 2-0 cutter, but it's 2-1 now. Comes set, now the pitch. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Waiting in the on-deck circle, there's Carlos Beltran. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. The catch is made. Here comes the winning run from third. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, you really just needed to get something up in the air here, and this one does the trick as he drives in the winning run here on a sacrifice fly.
And in an all-star game atmosphere like this, it can sometimes be hard to single out one player for an MVP award, but the writers here have spoken as you get a look at our all-star game most valuable player presented by Topps.
And I don't know if this was a unanimous selection or not. There's probably some writer out there who disagrees, but he's a worthy all-star game MVP in my book. And I think all 3 of us put his name down at the top of our ballots.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The American League wins this thing 5-4. Good night from Minneapolis.